How we all doing tonight? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I had to grab a drink real quick and put everything together for this break. After the last break, here we go. This is break number 915 BD. This is a case of Topps Update series. This is a jumbo case break, 6 boxes. Let's do it. Alright, we got 6 jumbo boxes in this break. I know you guys can see 2. How about there? There we go. There's 6 boxes. Just for you guys. 6 boxes. Beautiful. Box number 1. Here we go. What's up, Draken? Welcome back. We got our 2 Mojo packs. Empty box. Box number 1. Alright, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Trying to multitask and you suck at it? Me too, bud. Me too. Alright, pack number 1, box number 1. We got our black gold of Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper on the black gold. Joe DiMaggio, Cal Raleigh, Alejandro Osuna. All right. Sorry. I hate rushing. Then I'm never like organized when I rush. All right, here we go. Mickey Mantle, Ryan O'Hearn, Chase Dollander. That is Hideki Matsui on the first pitch. Let's go Dodgers, somebody just said. All right, let's go Dodgers for Nolly. That is Dominic Canzone, or Dominic Canzoni. That is 1107 out of 2025. Zach Veen, Ronald Acuna, Chase Meadroth. There is a pink, or this is the short printed pink foil or purple foil of Harmon Killebrew. Harmon Killebrew on the purple foil. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my friend. Good luck. Night Terrors of Dylan Cruz. first auto. 8 out of 99. That is Devin Williams. Devin Williams to 99 for the Yankees on the auto. Not a bad first auto. He did do some good stuff towards the end of the season for the Yankees. So, what's up, Rocket? You too, buddy. I love you too, man. How you been? Lou Gehrig, Brent Rooker, Chase Shugarts, Jim Tomey on the Bleacher Reacher. Hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Who you with today, Eric? Spending the day with your friends or family? First relic of the break. That's James Wood on the All-Star relic. James Wood on the All-Star relic. Not numbered. Eric, you by yourself or you with your family, my friend? James Wood on the black gold. Cade Horton, Will Smith, Max Lazar. Mitchell, is that you? Cooey Fresh. What's your Frank? Nice. What does that mean, Cooey Fresh? And who are you? Know me, Cooey Fresh? Alexander Canario on the green, 9 out of 99. You're lit? Roki Sasaki, Freddie Freeman, Chase Dolander, David Ortiz. Where's Frank? LOL, he's fishing. Mitchell and Eric, thank you for being here. Cooey Fresh, thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Just a random card noob hopping on. Cardiac arrest. What's up, buddy? Welcome, man. I appreciate you. Another auto. There you go. Somebody said go Dodgers. River Ryan on the rookie auto. River Ryan rookie auto for the Dodgers. Nice hit for the Dodgers. On the purple, Daniel Robert. Daniel Robert, that's to 250. 131 out of 250. We got Kobe Mayo on the mystical. Spencer Torkelson. There is Eugenio Suarez and Matthew Liberatore. Oh, Cooey Fresh. Where's Frank? Okay, you're looking for Frank. Oh, who does the Pokemon stuff? Got it. Yeah, he'll probably be on later tonight if I know him. So that is blue. Durbin. Caleb Durbin for the Milwaukee Brewers. That was numbered 80 out of 150. Hai Song Kim. Matt Olson. Brian De La Cruz. Andrew McCutcheon on the MVP. There is Will Wilson. Will Wilson, that's 730 out of 2025. Our next relic goes to the Twins. That's Luke Keyshaw. Luke Keyshaw. Not numbered on that relic. Dalton Rushing, Byron Buxton. There's Luke Keyshaw. Nick Kurtz on the refractor. Bryce Harper. Actually, on the foil, that's Nick Kurtz on the foil, not refractor. And another relic. That is Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the green relic to 99. That's our third relic, 43 out of 99. I like getting extra autos and extra relics and stuff. Tyler Soderstrom, Paul Skeens, Marcelo Mayer, Gunnar Henderson, Night Terrors. That is box number one. Box number one. Here we go, our Mojo Packs. Mojo Packs, here we go. We got Ronald Acuna Jr. Willie Mays. Max Muncy. And Dansby Swanson on the first pack. Pack number 2. Sammy Sosa. Darryl Strawberry. Miguel Cabrera. And rookie Dylan Cruz for Washington. Box number 2. Alright, box number 2, here we go. That is Pete Crow Armstrong, Manny Machado, Alex Vesia for the Dodgers. There is a portrait for the Seattle Mariners. Portrait short print. That is Miles Mastrobuoni. Miles Mastrobuoni. That's a Night Terror, Cam Smith. Michael Peterson for Miami. 1065 out of 2025. Juan Soto on the Mystical. Tomoyuki Sagano for the Orioles. Mackenzie Gore. There is Ben Rice for the Yankees. Dylan Cruz. That is on the pink foil mystical. Pink foil mystical of Dylan Cruz. Joey Votto, Stephen Kwan, Blake Trinan, Aaron Judge on the MVP. Yeah, the pink ones are great. It's actually purplish pink. It's a Nationals box. What does that mean? Nationals case? No, that Nationals break is next. This is the Topps update break. The National Treasures break is next. We got Byron Buxton, Javi Baez, Christian Cross, Roy Campanella. Oh, I get what you're saying, like National League players. Got it. Okay, I got you, Jericho. Got you, buddy. Matt Shaw on the rookie relic. Matt Shaw, rookie relic. Rising Rookies relic for the Cubs. There's another National League player. Jeff Bagwell, Pete Alonso, Luis Contreras, Vlad Jr. Oh my goodness. Come on, penny sleeves, work for me. There we go. You need some Bobby Witt Jr. Okay, let's work on that right now. Cam Smith, rookie. Cam Smith, that is 1166 out of 2025. To 150 on the blue, Nolan Jones for Cleveland. Nolan Jones, 15 out of 150. Rod Carew on the MVP. There is Freeman. Caleb Freeman for the White Sox. Our first auto, Seth Johnson. That's 1109 out of 2025. Seth Johnson on the on-card auto for the Phillies. Christian Campbell, Jazz Chisholm, Brett Beatty, Bobby Witt Jr. on the Bleacher Reacher. '59 out of 250. There is Nick Pivetta for the Padres. 30 out of 50. 30 out of 50. That is Ben Williamson on the gold. True gold for Seattle. Mike Trout on the black gold. Corbin Burns, Aaron Judge, Gavin Sheets. Our relic goes to the Detroit Tigers. That is Jace Jung. Excuse me. Jace Jung on the Major League material. Dalton Rushing on the mystical. Nick Kurtz, Tarek Skubal, Kobe Mayo. Mark McGuire on the foil. Fernando Tatis, Max Mayer. That is Andy Pettit on the first pitch. Alright, our two Mojo packs. First Mojo pack has Chase Petty. Chase Petty. Matt Shaw. Tyler Soderstrom. And Adrian Beltre. I have 2 more breaks tonight. Yes, I do. Manny Ramirez. Our next break is going to be National Treasures. All the spots have already been sold on that, I believe. You can check the store. Max Fried. And then the last break of the night is going to be Bronx Legacy. And it's Leaf Bronx Legacy. Fernando Valenzuela. And I know there's spots still left for that because that's a player break. And that is 15 out of 150. Chase Dolander on the Mojo Color Blue. Box number 3. All right, box number 3. Here we go. That is Shohei Ohtani, Matt Boyd, Marcelo Mayer. On the aqua foil, we got Jack Dreyer. Jack Dreyer for the Dodgers. Aaron Judge on the Bleacher Reachers. First auto of the break of this box, excuse me. Hopefully there's more to come. That is for the Red Sox, Hunter Dobbins. On-card auto, not numbered. Hunter Dobbins for the Red Sox. Francisco Lindor on the Mystical. Moises Ballesteros. Garrett Crochet. AJ Bluebaugh. This is 2025. Topps update. To 150 for Seattle, that's Logan Evans. Logan Evans, 114 out of 150. Mike Trout, Shohei, Miles Straw, Ernie Banks. That is Denzel Clark. Denzel Clark. That is 13-15 out of 2025. And our next relic, that is Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. Dalton Rushing on the relic, not numbered. Robert Hassel, Robbie Ray, Christian Koss Frank Thomas. James Wood, Jeremy Pena, Alexander Canario, Jacob Wilson on the Night Terrors. Black Gold of Ken Griffey Jr. for Seattle. Ronald Acuna, Julio Rodriguez, Jeremy Springs. That is a purple foil of Blaine Krim. Blaine Krim on the purple foil. That is numbered 2 out of 250. 2 out of 250. On the aqua foil, we got Gage Workman. Aqua foil, Gage Workman. Bryce Harper, Jacob Wilson, Josh Naylor. That's a first pitch of Etan Levine. Jung-Ho Lee, Chris Sale, Jack Dreyer. That is a pink foil of Bryce Harper. Pink foil Bryce Harper. Can't catch a break today. Mike Trout. Keep dropping top loaders. That is Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw to 2025. 16-19 out of 2025. Cam Smith. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Luis Matos. Babe Ruth. That is Cody Bellinger on the Major League material. That is a game-used bat. Game-used bat of Cody Bellinger. This one's going to the Yankees. That's not numbered. Black gold of Luke Keyshaw. Luke Keyshaw. Francisco Lindor. Mike Vassell. That's box number 3. Mojo packs up next for box number 3. Here we go. Mojo packs. Can we get an auto? Robert Hassel. Nomar Garciaparra. Mick Abel. Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin. All right. We got Joe DiMaggio. George Springer. Ken Griffey Jr. And Ronald Acuna Jr. Box number 4. Box number 4. Here we go. Alright, box number 4. Here we go. That's Dalton Rushing. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. 1145 out of 2025. Matt Shaw. Clayton Kershaw. There's the Phillies team speckles. Bryce Harper on the Night Terrors. You smell a low numbered coming up? I hope so, man. We need something right now to kickstart this break. Jacob Wilson on the Mystical. Mackenzie Gore, Gleyber Torres, Tomoyuki Sagano. Next break is going to be Fire National Treasures. Always is, my friend. Always is. I know, it's a fun one. On the Night Terrors, there is a pink James Wood on the Night Terrors. Pink James Wood. Justin Verlander, Max Fried, Willie McIver, Buster Posey. auto. That is Ben Williamson on the sticker auto for the Mariners. Ben Williamson. This one is not numbered. Aaron Judge, Carlos Rodon, Eli White, Mike Trout on the MVP. Rising Rookie Relic. That is Jace Jung. Jace Jung for Detroit. Not numbered. Chandler Simpson. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Cole Henry. That is Rafi Devers on the Night Terrors. $74/99 on the vintage stock. Vintage stock of Victor Mesa Jr. for the Miami Marlins. Again, 74/99 on the vintage stock. Juan Soto, Brian Woo, Larbert Arias, Shohei. Oh, get in there. There is Brandon Webb. God, I haven't thought of that name in a while. Brandon Webb on the throwback auto. It is on card. It is not numbered. That's going to the Diamondbacks. Max Muncy. There's Ketel Marte, Luis Angel Acuna, Vlad Jr. on the Bleacher Reachers. That is the LA Dodgers team. That is out of 2025. Veteran combos, 1283 out of 2025 going to the Dodgers. To 99 on the green, we got Levi Jordan on the green foil. 92/99. Topps Black Gold of our Rookie of the Year, Nick Kurtz, Chase Dollander, Kyle Tucker, Levi Jordan. That is 65 out of 250. That is Caden Dana, rookie for the Angels. Caden Dana. Our next relic is Alejandro Kirk on the All-Star relic for Toronto. This one is not numbered. Ronald Acuna Jr. Mystical. There's Ernie Banks. That's a really cool card looking. Chris Bubik. Eric Wagaman. Last pack of box 4. Marcelo Mayer, James Wood, Luis Torrens. We got John Smoltz on the first pitch. Mojo packs. We got Zach Veen for the Colorado Rockies rookie. How about the Mickey Mantle? Jacob Wilson. Topps All-Star, Paul Skeens. Topps All-Star rookie. Shohei Ohtani. These Mojo cards are really cool looking. They need to number more of them though. Mackenzie Gore. Christian Campbell. And Greg Maddux. I know, man. This has been a really slow case. Box number 5. I wish I could snap my fingers and make these cases better. Banger time. I do seem to catch fire at the end. So the fact that we've done we've done 4 boxes already and nothing I could put up there as on the wall, that shows that it's been a slow case. For Kansas City, Jonathan India purple, 164 out of 250. Topps Black Gold of Jacob Wilson. PCA, Manny Machado, Griffin Canning. Case hit in the last 2 boxes. I hope so. Be nice to see a home field advantage. Problem is there's no guarantee on those anymore. There is no such thing as a guaranteed case hit anymore. So that is Sung-Shi Shang. That is 1702 out of 2025 for the Pirates. Sagano, Gore, Enright. There is Derek Jeter on the first pitch for the Yankees. It's the first one of those I've seen. Yep. What do we got here? Ooh, nice. First pitch. Purple foil of Derek Jeter. That's a short print. Nice short print for the Yankees. I just said I have never seen a Derek Jeter first pitch, and now I get two back to back. Joey Votto, Stephen Kwan, Camilo Doval, Ellie De La Cruz on the Night Terrors. Oh, is this a redemption? Did we get a redemption? All right. Buxton, Baez, Kepler, Pete Alonso. I have no idea, guys, who is on the redemption checklist for this product. So, I'm pretty excited to see who this is. Redemption. Congratulations. You are due to receive a real one autograph black foil parallel. Black foil, that should be to 5. Black foil should be to 5 of Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. Marcelo Mayer, black foil auto for the Red Sox. Whew, there we go. There you go. There's the hit of the break so far. Marcelo Mayer on the auto to 5. I think black is to 5 in this with the autos. It's either 10 or 5. That's nice. And how about this relic? How about a piece of Aaron Judge's All-Star Game warm-up uniform from the All-Star Game? That is sick. Nice hit for the Yankee spot. Aaron Judge game-used All-Star warm-up uniform. That is awesome. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, right back to back. It's Topps Gold, Matt Shaw, Jeff Bagwell, Pete Alonso, Tyler Owens. There's Edgar Quieto on the rookie debut. Manuel Margot to 2025. 946 out of 2025. Green to 99. That's Taylor Saucedo. 75 of 99. Blake Snell, Pete Crow Armstrong, Mickey Gasper, Chipper Jones, Bleacher Reacher. Jose Fermin, 812 out of 2025. And that is Dusty Baker's boy, Darren Baker, on the rookie autograph for Washington. Not numbered. Darren Baker on the auto. Ellie De La Cruz on the Mystical. Christian Campbell, Jazz Chisholm, Evan Sisk. Got a golden mirror. Golden mirror going to the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians, Jonathan Rodriguez on the golden mirror. Nice hit for the Guardians. Corbin Burns, Aaron Judge, Edgar Quieto, Harmon Killebrew. Got our relic here. That's going to the New York Yankees on this relic. That is Ben Rice on the pinstripe. Ben Rice not numbered on the pinstripe relic for the Yankees. Yankees are having a solid break. Nick Kurtz on the foil. Tarek Skubal, Dominic Canzone, Roger Maris on the MVP. That's Mark McGuire. Fernando Tatis. That is the Milwaukee Brewers on the Speckles. James Wood on the Night Terrors. Last box. Last box after these two Mojo packs. We got Kobe Mayo, David Wright. Mark McGuire. And Juan Soto. Pedro. Thomas Harrington. Noah Cameron. And Cam Smith. One box to go. All right, here we go. Last box. We got to 2025, the Cincinnati Reds team, 415 out of 2025. Augustin Ramirez, Bobby Witt Jr. on the All-Star game. Garrett McDaniels, Julio on the Night Terrors. We got Dylan Cruz, Kyle Tucker, Chandler Simpson. That is Matt Holliday for the Colorado Rockies on the first pitch. Uh-oh. That's a black gold right there for the Dodgers of Dalton Rushing on the purple foil. Purple foil short print, top black gold for the LA Dodgers. Nice hit. That's a nice short print. Then we have Shohei on the black gold, Julio, Carlos Rodon, Jacques Peterson. Our auto is numbered to 150, and that is going to Washington. That is Robert Hassel III. Robert Hassel III 133 out of 150 on the auto. Paul Skeens on the Mystical. Garrett Crochet, James Wood, Zevi Matthews. Our first relic. That's another one for the Yankees. That is another pinstripe Yankee, and this one is Ben Rice this time. Oh, it's Ben Rice again. This one's on the Major League material. Last one was on the 90s throwback. Again, not numbered. Jackson Churio, Ketel Marte, Braxton, Ashcraft, Mookie Betts on the Night Terrors. Mike Trout, Mystical. Bobby Witt Jr., Riley Green, Brad Lord. That is Cade Gibson for Miami on the Aqua Foil. Next relic. That one's going to the Boston Red Sox. That is Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman. Not numbered. Ken Griffey Jr., Alex Bregman, Austin Wins, Mike Schmidt. .188 out of 250. That's for the Angels. That's Travis d'Arnaud. Travis d'Arnaud on the purple to 250. Black gold of Bobby Witt Jr., Fernando Tatis, Brian Wu, Brett Beatty. Last two packs, and then we got two Mojo packs. We got an extra auto in this box. Extra auto. This one's going to the White Sox. That is Robin Ventura. Robin Ventura for the White Sox. On-card auto. That's really cool. Not numbered. Mick Abel, Clayton Kershaw, Colin Ray, Bryce Harper. Last pack. Then we'll do our Mojos and a recap. For the A's, that is Gunnar Hoglund. Gunnar Hoglund to 2025. 313 out of 2025. To 150, Wilmer Flores. 140 out of 150. Blue for the Giants. Drake Baldwin. Chris Bubick. Augustin Ramirez. Chris Bryant. And there is all of our base packs. 6 boxes in the book. We got 8 cards left. That is 2 of those Mojo packs. 8 cards, 2 Mojo packs. See if we can get one more auto in this break. Let's get one more auto. Here we go. Good luck on the last 2 Mojo packs. We got Andre Dawson, the Hawk, Hideki Matsui, Jerome Walton, because I have no idea where I saw Ford. I have no idea, guys. And Bryce Harper. Last pack. No autos. We got Ellie De La Cruz. Dalton Rushing. Justin Verlander. Finishing off the break with Fernando Tatis Jr. There you go, guys. There's your break. Let's go ahead and get our recap in. Here we go. To 2025. We got Gunnar Hoglund, the Reds. Jose Fermin, Manuel Margot. That's Sung-Chi Cheng. The Dodgers, Dalton Rushing, Matt Shaw, Denzel Clark, Caleb Freeman, Cam Smith, Michael Peterson, Will Wilson, Dominic Canzoni. To 250, we have Travis d'Arnaud, Jonathan India, Caden Dana, Blaine Krim, Nick Pivetta, and Daniel Robert. To 150, Wilmer Flores, Logan Evans, Chase Dollander, Nolan Jones, and Caleb Durbin. To 99, Tyler Saucedo, Levi Jordan, Victor Mesa on the vintage stock, and Alexander Canario. To 50, Ben Williamson. Our Mojos, we got Fernando Tatis, Justin Verlander, Dalton Rushing, Ellie, Bryce Harper, Jerome Walton, Hideki Matsui, The Hawk, Cam Smith, Noah Cameron, Thomas Harrington, Pedro. We got Juan Soto, Mark McGuire, David Wright, Kobe Mayo, Greg Maddux, Christian Campbell, Mackenzie Gore, Shohei. We got Paul Skeens, Jacob Wilson, Mickey Mantle, Zach Veen, Ronald Acuna, Ken Griffey Jr., George Springer, Joe DiMaggio, Drake Baldwin, Mick Abel, Nomar. We got Robert Hassel, Fernando, Max Fried, Manny Ramirez, Adrian Beltre, Tyler Soderstrom, Matt Shaw, Chase Petty, Dylan Cruz, Miguel Cabrera, Darryl Strawberry, Sammy Sosa, Dansby Swanson, Max Muncy, Willie Mays, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Our Topps Black Gold. We got Bobby Witt Jr., Shohei, Matt Shaw, Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz, Luke Keyshaw, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, James Wood, Bryce Harper. Our foils. Short print foils. We got the Aqua, Cade Gibson, Gage Workman, Jack Dreyer. Our purples, Dylan Cruz, Harmon Killebrew, Bryce Harper. Pink of James Wood on the Night Terror, Dalton Rushing on the Topps Black Gold purple, and Derek Jeter on the purple first pitch. Our first pitch short prints. We got Matt Holliday, Derek Jeter, Hideki Matsui, Andy Pettit, Eaton Levine, and John Smoltz. Our portrait going to the Mariners. That is Miles Mastrobuoni. For the Cleveland Guardians on the Golden Mirror, Jonathan Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez on the Gold Mirror. Aroldis Chapman. These are our relics or major league material. Aroldis Chapman, Ben Rice twice. Haha, that rhymed. Alejandro Kirk, Jace Jung, Cody Bellinger, Dalton Rushing, Jace Jung, Matt Shaw, Luke Keyshaw, James Wood, and we had one that was green to 99. That was Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the bat. Our autos. We got Darren Baker, Brandon Webb, Ben Williamson, Hunter Dobbins, Seth Johnson, River Ryan, and Robin Ventura. Those were not numbered. To 150, we have Robert Hassel III for Washington. To 99, Devin Williams for the Yankees. Again, I'm not sure if this is to 5 or to 10. It's a Marcelo Mayer for the Boston Red Sox on the Real One autographed black foil parallel. And then Aaron Judge on the warm-up uniform, player-worn material to finish your break. All right, guys, I want to say happy Thanksgiving again. A nice NPC. Yes, I am a nice NPC. You should see when I play Pokemon. We have another break starting in about 40 minutes. It'll be National Treasures. It'll be right here on this same Breaks and Takes 2 channel. And then we have one to finish the night, which is going to be Leaf Bronx Legacy. It's going to be a lot of Yankee players, past and present. So you guys have a great night. Have some pumpkin pie for me, my friends. Appreciate y'all for being here. Have a great one. Peace.